colors swirl around a tired and towering dusk. On the other side of this door, all manner of strange creature manifests. An almighty eye was wreaking havoc, but now that eye is still. Dusk, what other horrors await? Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. No hope. Where we're going to just hang out on this side of the door for a little while. And the fog is through here as well. Would you look at that? Now, I don't know if it's making its way through the concrete walls. It looks like maybe that's the case. It was also considered hot air. Strange. Well, we're going to be casting our gluttonous... No, we're not. Why can't we cast it? Because our focus is so low? That's more than a little bit of a problem. We were going to cast gluttonous consumption, but yeah, our focus is tanked right now. Our pain is okay, but focus is bad. And yeah, it's our mood. Our mood isn't great. We've had a lot of yum food. Let's just listen to some music, Dusk, because we're going to be in more pain soon. Because yeah, we've been trying to eat as many of those berries as we can, but too difficult to cast. We may have to try and level this up at some point because we have been using it quite a bit recently. I've taken some painkillers, hopefully to counteract the pain of being incredibly full right now. Oh, and we've got a very, very slim margin of actually succeeding at it, but we're gonna try. Okay, we actually succeeded in there. Fantastic, good stuff, Dusk. Let's get our cavalry saber back out, and we are going to be kind of heading back down in that direction. Let's just have a look at our powers and what we have up at the moment. We'll get our discharge going, and our voltaic strikes, or, you know, if we can. Come on, 16% chance. There we go, but we get a strange tingle while we are at it. Unfortunate, huh? And that's why the hot air isn't there, of course, because of the raging fire that Dusk set with her fireball. Yeah, okay. And moving back through this space, hunting horrors and more. So I want to maybe try and see if we can make our way up towards the north, towards these doors here. So, yeah, might have a spot of trouble doing that with how much heat we have that way. We are going to have to go further in towards this fog. Jeez, the blank body collides with the slime mid-teleport, and they're both knocked away by a violent explosion of energy. We hear a huge explosion. Yeah, we do. And there is a staring eye in here. How do you compare to the flaming eye? It's still an enormous disembodied eyeball. Are we going to face this thing? I think we're going to, Dusk. Is it paying attention to us at all? It is ignoring us? Well, I don't think we can ignore it. Darting towards it, Dusk slashes out, gutting the eye as much as you can, and she bites a chunk out of it as well. Yeah, we're going to keep on attacking this thing, but I mean, if it goes into the flames, we'll probably leave it at that. It's fleed into the fire. We have a hunting horror attacking us from behind, and a necro boomer just out of nowhere. Okay, I think we're going to try and continue on up this way, leaving the dead behind. Oh, but there's a tear in reality right there. So let's make sure that we avoid that, closing that door behind us. And thankfully, our ears are still doing okay because of the shooter earplugs that we have in. That explosion before didn't quite deafen us. Now that eye, I'm not sure if it's still alive or not. Wow, yeah, let's stay away from those flames. It's a little difficult to see them with all the fog. So, we've got ourselves a barracks here. Let's get this unlocked, please. First try. Good stuff, Dusk. And we have a bestial stalker waiting for us. How about that? Okay, our headlamp is like nearly out of charge right now. I'm going to leave it on for just a little bit longer so that, well, I was going to say that so that we could use the battery fully, but screw it, we can just throw the other battery away. It's better to be able to see. So yeah, we're going to be getting rid of these disposable ones. This one, high capacity. It's not disposable, so we could potentially recharge that. Moderate pain now though. Guess I'm not surprised. So we're going to go through here, see if we've got anything fun and or useful, and I'll report back. Oh, okay. Haha, a Kevlar brute. Right, we actually did manage to get some damage on it there and dive back. Let's move to the side, give it another good slash. Excellent. We've got a Kevlar zombie right behind it. Okay, it's a little tricky. All right, a few more good slashes here. It is badly bleeding at this stage. The cavalry saber is doing some serious work. Oh, that's the first one down. Kevlar zombie, got you as well. Okay, so the food that's here, we're probably just going to eat right away, or rather eat when we're leaving this space. We'll check here. Or not. Well, no, we will. We definitely will. We are going to be attempting to cast our electric eye. We can still do it, even with the lack of focus. Good stuff. That'll tell us if there's a turret through there, and right now, right this second, there isn't. We are going to have to enhance our strength to try and get through here. And I'm intrigued if we might be able to utilize... No, we are going to need something proper. We are going to have to call our storm hammer. That'll do, I think, Dusk. Yeah. We just move to the side for safety's sake. Okay, not seeing any turrets. Good. No turrets at all. Oh, we've got some ammunition that we're going to take out of that magazine. And a scar. We're just going to check to see what the mod on this is. Modular folding stock, which we've already got one. Hey, a couple of Necco wafers up here. Oh, a nice Scar H50 round drum magazine. Really cool. And a throwing knife. Okay, so let's go reload that drum magazine if we can. Excellent. And I suppose we should theoretically be able to reload our rifle. Yeah, okay. Well, let's keep the 50 round drum in, I think. And we'll just use Storm Hammer for the time being. Right, let's check out these MREs. We still can't eat meat at the moment, but we've got a few other things that we can munch down on here. Okay, we're heading back out there, into the mess. Right, there is a eater over here. A thicket of opalescent, faintly glowing diaphanous fronds lazily waving in the air. We are going to just try and run here. And unfortunately, we are going to have to combat some of the slimes here to be able to get through. Dusk, keep fighting. Okay, we are through the worst of it, or are we? Where were you? I just love that these flaming eyes, Kool-Aid Man, their way into existence. We're going to try and see if we can outpace this thing, but we do not seem to be able to do that. Oh boy, let's turn around and face it then. Stabbing it with our horns, we bite a chunk out of it, and then we punch it. Let's change to brawling and start slamming it with the hammer. Okay, yeah, we didn't have to run. Dusk, you are freaking tough. Okay, right, well, that was weird as hell. Let's see what other weirdness is here. Oh, we've got another CBM vault and an oil generator. Really? Really? An electromagnetic unit. Well, that's a little bit cooler. That allows us to telekinetically call things towards us. At least I believe so, in a electromagnetic sense. Yeah, so we kind of already have telekinetic powers that do that for us, so I don't think we're gonna worry about taking that. We do have something mechanical down here, so it might be, yeah, it's a barracks. Okay, so that's more than likely a turret. Okay, well, Dusk, let's get that strength gone, and let's get that door down. All right, we've gotten in. Oh, and that's a zombie hollow. Let's take that down as quick as we can. It can attack us from a distance, so we're actually having a hard time getting in range to take it out, but we got there in the end. Oh boy, okay, yeah, you're kind of loaded. Oh, and our earplugs are out of battery at the moment. We must have just heard something loud. We don't actually have something to replace our batteries in there, so we'll just have to take them out for the moment and hope that we can find something for that soon. It's like a really small battery, so it's like the ultralight ones. Keep my eyes peeled. We've got even more entrees for us to eat here. Oh, okay. We were hearing gunshots. That's why it was being used. Oh, and we're actually seeing blood leaking out of that room there, so the turret in there is active. And you know what? I think we can actually deal with that right now. We're going to throw a mind hammer out, down in its direction, and we did some damage. We'll follow that up with another, and I think that did it. All right, let's see if we can get in here. Unlocked on the first try. So the turret would have disabled itself, but we got it anyway. And there's a lightweight scar here, which uses 556. It's just got a modular stock, so what we have already seen. Wonder if we can get away with eating some more here. Not really, so we're gonna have to try and take some of that with us. I'll ideally take it outside of the packages. That'll be good for us. Well, actually, no. 223 we don't want anymore. Oh, okay. This skeletal zombie has a handwritten note on them. They also have a science ID and a visitor's pass as well. Let's have a look at the handwritten note. Gilsum. A small, meticulously folded piece of paper filled with tiny handwriting and some surprisingly precise diagrams of tunnels, subway tunnels, ventilation shafts, and guard shafts. You have a feeling they weren't meant to write any of this stuff down. We can read it as an action. Okay, hopefully that can inform us of some useful things out in the world. Okay, none of the other ammunition is useful to us, but let's have a look at this handwritten note. Okay, added hidden stations to your map. Oh boy. Okay. So, let's see what we've got going on over here. Ventilation shaft. Please tell me. Oh man, how far out do these go? I mean, there's a subway station over there. Son of a bitch. It doesn't go far enough. So, the original place we were looking is all the way over there. And we don't have anything new flashing there. When it's something new, it's highlighted like this, but let's just see. Pump station, ? Okay, that's just in a freaking river. So what's around there that could have linked to that? But yeah, just looking back at what we've had revealed so far, this ventilation shaft, it goes all the way down. Oh, okay. Well, we can see this whole network as well now. That's very useful to see. So it looks like there is a connection to another lab in Caswell. Yeah, no connection between these ones, but there's quite a few labs in this area that are all hooked up. But specifically, this ventilation shaft that goes all the way up to a forest tile, and it is just a regular forest tile. So that makes me think that maybe we are going to have to do a bit of a burn up here, because this is just a regular forest tile, and we don't know if there is a ventilation shaft beneath it. Well, I mean, it's good to know that those notes are out here though. Oh, of course, and there is still that visitor pass as well, right? We could attempt to activate that again, like we have with the others, but we don't learn anything new from the visitor pass, so nothing yet. Oh, our shooter's earplugs, they're UPS. We might just be able to power them actually. Electron overflow allows us to power UPS compatible devices on our person. Okay, so that should theoretically start charging over time. It already has a charge. Wicked. Let's go put them back in and we will turn them on. Oh, and I think they immediately turned off. Yeah, we'll give them some time. Hey, we've got a soldering iron here. We have had need for one more recently. I think we'll try and keep one in our pack. Ooh, okay. This is a big, frightening space, but it's pretty clear. We have a finger lighter CBM, and down here, nothing. Just moving back through this area again, and I want to point out there are 2 tiers in reality here. I'm also just making sure that we aren't missing out on anything super cool on the ground, like a battery-powered utility exoskeleton. A skeletal frame of sturdy metal with attached motors that allow the user to move heavier loads with less strain on the body. Okay, what does that look like if we were to, let's say, move over towards it and fight many slimes to potentially claim it? Well, the slimes keep on coming, but the exoskeleton is right here. Okay, can we potentially wear that? It does seem to cover most things. Encumbrance, okay, is a lot. The armor is actually considerable. It's considered to be strapped to us if we are to wear it, and it looks like we can wear it. We feel a sudden emptiness. Okay, that's probably from the eater over there. Okay, can we activate this thing? Needs at least 1 charge. How do we charge you? We have nothing to reload it with. I'm assuming medium storage battery. Okay, Oh yeah, the weight's a lot right now, but if we can very quickly... Oh, come on, concentrate. Okay, we've got our strength up, which means that we should be able to carry it. Yup, we totally can. Time to run, Dusk. Time to run. And, okay, we're feeling exhausted under the gaze of that thing. Okay. But we made it out of there. Right, so our torso is super encumbered right now. If we can turn this thing on, it may be okay. But we're going to need a medium battery to be able to do that. I do recall seeing one semi recently. I'm just going to backtrack a little bit here and see what we can find. Okay, the stun gun. Yeah, so we'll take the medium battery out of that. Nothing to reload. Oh, it's because it's a medium storage battery. Right. Well, that was dumb of me. It is worth a lot. Well, I definitely want to try and take this thing out with us. But a medium storage battery, that is a little bit harder to come by. I think the best thing I can do is probably take it to one of the nearest stairwells that we would be exiting from. Oh, great. And we're engorged again, huh? Oh, our mana is straight up gone. I'm assuming the Eater may have had something to do with that. Well, we have cleared this level. We're going to be leaving this here for the moment, just on the stairs. I will be sure to come back for that. Oh yeah, our mana is just like, what is going on? It's draining out of us right now. Not good, and we're tired. Let's get our saber out, poke our head upstairs. Everything's okay. Well, here's the little problem as well. This is the bottom. We are not seeing any other staircases leading further down. So I think the best thing that we probably could do here is try and find a nice, safe and secure spot. This room is nice. We need rest, we need to get our mana back. But what I'd like to try and do, if we can, is get some of the stuff repaired. So our lab coat, I believe, to repair it, we are just going to need cotton. So we should be able to get some patches from this lab coat right here. Let's move on over, cut that up into pieces, excellent. And then using our enchanted tailor's kit, let's look at repairing this. Okay, success chance is better than the chance to damage it. Oh, okay, we succeeded. That is fully healed, fantastic. Now the parabol and wool breaches and everything else, that's more difficult. We need parabol and wool, so we're going to have to purchase regular versions of these and then repair them that way. There is nothing else that we can repair right now. How much more mana do we need for you? A fair bit more. I think we're going to be engorged for a bit. We probably just need to kind of wait for our stomach to settle before we try and sleep. We'll also be stopping our concentration on everything. We are still considered underweight. Look how many calories we've consumed. How can we keep up with this? I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's just give it some time. Let's rest. Well, we're hungry again because our stomach, well, couldn't hold all of that. Okay, we've managed to eat back to being full, or what we consider full. We're not going to be casting any more magic right now, but we will be putting some adhesive bandages on across the board. Then I think it's time for us to have a good sleep. We've had, 18,000 calories today. I know that we're 7'5", but come on. I feel like we're catching up with the diet here now. MP3 player is going to be turned off. And let's actually put our earplugs back in. Oh, and they've been charging up nicely. There we go. Helps if we actually wear them. Well, we have not been able to sleep yet. We are considered famished, and we had a positive mutation pop. Dusk is tough once again. We'll see if that sticks around this time. Okay, we ate everything that we've got. We're at 20,000 calories now. Hopefully, that's enough. Oh no. And as we start falling asleep, we now have junk food intolerance as well. I mean, we've mostly been eating berries, so I guess that's okay. Dusk also feels additional teeth working their way into her mouth. Well, good morning, Dusk. She hasn't had any more mutations throughout the night, but we are indeed considered famished and underweight still. So it's going to be a day, or rather an evening, of berry harvesting. Much needed berry harvesting. Now, as for our interesting piece of tech here, finding a medium storage battery that we can charge, not going to be super easy. Gilsum here may have some goods, especially in the electronics store that's here, but right now we are very close to this forest. We are going to want to harvest as much as we possibly can, and before we leave this area, we're going to want to make sure that we check out the Magicalism cabin that was down in this direction. I remember it being over here somewhere. Oh, okay, not quite. It's over here in Brooklyn. Yeah, right. We do have a museum as well that I would like to check out. I think we can make that work. But yeah, we'll probably move through the forest for the most part, just consuming all that we can along the way. I'm not sure whether or not we leave this here. We can't fit it into any pockets. Weighs 90 kgs just by itself. I think we're going to try and haul it at the very least to the top floor. Which, yeah, that's not too difficult for us to do. So, we'll stop hauling. Let's leave a note here. Exoframe, medium store bat. We know that it's here now. And it's nice to be out in the night. So, let's make sure we are auto-foraging. Good, very good. Let's head into the woods, grab what we can, and get a munchin'. I am also making sure that we take gummy vitamins throughout the day as well. Or, you know, just regular multivitamins. Right, well, we're already full at this stage. I think we are going to start casting gluttonous consumption, just so that we can consume that little bit more. Okay, well, we've already eaten over 100 handfuls of cherries so far. I feel like that's a pretty good start. We've spotted some dead in the night. Let's get our saber out to begin. Wait for them to approach and strike them down. Getting bites, getting slashes and stabs, getting a mix of things there, Dusk, and whoa, okay, hello brainless zombie. That got our cutting skill up to 4. Good stuff. Oh, and having a look here, we are changing, but it doesn't look like we have any primers going on at the moment. So we're going to down some more of that Tyrant mutagen. Yep, there we go, that seems to be there. Oh, and we mutate just as we were consuming some berries. We feel more teeth as well. High thirst. High thirst we can manage. I think that that's totally fine. I mean, in general, we do eat things that are rather quenching at the moment. Oh, okay. This is an interesting one. We have dinosaur eggs here. Not counted as meat? Interesting. Yeah, it'll make us super unhappy, but mongoose mode. Think of all the calories, Dusk. Gluttonous consumption. Oh, okay, well, we need our hands free. Let's put the berries down. Let's cast our favorite spell at the moment. Okay, wait. Okay, we're considered satisfied at the moment. Can we even actually eat that? I mean, we can... Oh, well, no, we can't really grab them, can we? Okay. Can't quite fit it in, huh? I think we're just going to have to wait here for a little bit. We can't really pass this opportunity up. Perhaps we can cast it again and have even more space? Not sure if it works like that. Pretty sure it doesn't. Oh, well, we're back to being hungry, so that's good enough for me. We're going to attempt it, and we'll hold. We'll stop eating there. Let's hope we don't die from eating too much. I feel like there's no reason that we shouldn't be able to pick them up, so I'm just going to go through and just make sure that we drop off things that I don't think we're going to need. Oh, like our mask, we can't really use that anymore. Well, we managed to pick up one of them. Yeah, you know what? I think we are just going to wait here a while longer. Hungry again, Dusk. Okay. Yeah, alright. That'll do it. That'll do it, I think. Our inventory is also full of berries at the moment, so we're not going to be gathering any more for the moment. Well, after walking through an unfortunately poisonous cloud, we just managed to pick up a roadmap of Caswell from one of the dead here. I think we can afford a moment of light. There we go. Turn that light off. Oh, just as some friends arrive, and we'll just see if it's added anything else. Oh, a little bit over towards the east we now know about. Okay, thanks. Feral elf. That's bad business. Let's be off into the night. We'll be faster than them, and I don't really want to be fighting them when our head is aching as it is. We are hearing quite the fight at the moment. There is a wasp hive close by, and it seems to have drawn God damn it. It seems to have drawn the ire of the dead around here, and that's more poison. Very much less than ideal. But Dusk, dodging and weaving, takes down any that should face her. Yeah, we need to get our stamina back, so let's try and be a little bit more stealthy and just breathe. There we go. Oh boy, severe pain. Yeah, that poison is really racking our system. We're gonna knock back a tramadol here to help with that pain, and some regular painkillers as well. I'm a little confused as to what happened to our scabbard. Oh, good, the poison's gone. We still have our saber, but we do not have our scabbard anymore. I don't believe it was destroyed. It's not in our inventory anywhere. That's bizarre and a little frustrating. We'll have to keep our eyes out for another. It will just mean that it will take us slightly longer to take our sword out. I swear, these damn bloated zombies are blowing up at a distance. Maybe they can blow up from 2 squares away. Well, the sun is going to be rising soon, and we are in a severe amount of pain now. Our goal, the museum here, is close, but I'm not going to dive into there just yet. Not while we are in the condition that we are. Let's get rid of that thing. Even as weak as we are, we're still able to fight. We're still able to do a lot. Unfortunately, we don't want to go that way though, Dusk. Oh boy. A Barghest is no small foe. And flesh raptors, well, they're always going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, great. Looks like we've got smoke down here as well. And a shocker. Okay, so we'll try and get away from that if we can. We've got an open window that we cannot fit inside because we are too large. We could try to completely break the frame and get in that way. Honestly, that might be our best course of action right now, but that's still going to take us a while to do. Yep, that ain't happening. And there's too many making their way on over here. Okay, no, most of them are heading up towards the north. That's good. I'll take it. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them up there. Okay, moving down to the south then. Honestly, you know what? I'll take that if I can get it. Well, okay, we might not be able to climb down, so maybe not. Oh, okay, someone's completely smashed through this glass wall. And a boomer. Okay, not the worst thing in the world. Could be far worse. There's another zombie in here with us. Okay, but we can see now. We have clear eyes. Okay, all we need is just a moment's peace. But are we going to get it? There's a hazy cloud in here. Is there something still lingering in this space? Doesn't look like that's the case. This is a pretty basic looking house here. Okay, no, we do have a basement and an upstairs, but I will take a basement for now. We are going to have to earn this basement though. So let's start slashing at the lashing zombie, at the brainless zombie, and oh boy, we've got a blank back there as well. Okay, well, we'll let that just smash away at the door. We'll take down that fat zombie. It'll be through in just a moment, I imagine. It doesn't look like we can get enough leverage with our multi-tool, so that's one bad thing about not having the crowbar with us. Hey there, hazmat zombie. No, you know what? Let's have a look at some of our spells that we haven't really been able to cast yet and see if we might be able to cast them. Oh, no, okay, too much pain. Oh no, it's just we need our hands free. Oh dear, well, it's here now anyway. Okay, well, let's see if we can palm strike it back away from us. Oh, we do enough to take it out. And the zombie blank, you're next. Okay, alright, so we are feeling better. We got ourselves a basement here that we can reside in. I wouldn't mind getting in here though. And also, is there anything in here? No, they're fridges, not much in them though. Oh, and would you look at that? Our poison has passed. That's good. I think we're just going to sit here in the corner for a little bit. We are hungry again. Let's cast our gluttonous consumption if we can. Too difficult. That's fair. I think we're going to have to wait even longer for the pain to pass. There's quite a bit of gunfire up above us at the moment. Interesting. Might have raiders in the area. I think we're actually going to knock back a tramadol because we're really not feeling that much in the way of painkillers at the moment. We're down to just straight up peckish. We might be able to get away with eating this egg. Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, and we're still peckish. Did that register properly? I'm not sure. Oh, and the elderberries are poisonous. Yeah, let's not eat those. I'm not quite sure how we are still just peckish. Okay, now we're satisfied. Jeez. Okay, and we're finally, like, actually entirely full. The elderberries we're definitely going to leave behind. And have a look at that. Another 20,000 calorie day. If we are still underweight tomorrow, I'm gonna do backflips of concern. Because not being able to eat junk food, not being able to eat meat, yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a problem for us. Oh boy. Well, we're actually in unmanageable pain now as well, so that's not too bad. We've certainly experienced worse. We can actually get electric eye up and running, which is, that'll help. Let's just see to our head. Okay, we can't even drink sports drink. I guess junk food. Right, let's go crack this door. Okay, we're through. It looks like it's just exercise equipment on the other side, so nothing of interest there. We have our saber in hand. We're gonna be, oh, hello? A shocker maybe in the basement of another building? I think that's possible. Okay, well, we got daylight outside now. Unfortunate. What a nightmare, Dusk. What a nightmare. Okay, so we can exit out the back here. What's that on the ground? Oh, it's a bandit. Bacon is life cat. It was Dusk's life for a long time. Let's smash their corpse. Okay, so they've kept the dead busy. Okay, well, hopefully we're not going to feel too much pain being out here in the light. It is early in the day, so I'm going to hope that that's working out for us. We've got fire over here at the moment. There's a Kevlar zombie down here that's burning away slightly. Some MREs there. Don't know if we'll be able to use any of them at all. We have a devourer here first thing in the morning. Okay, well, let's take some slashes at you. Let's maybe try and change over to brawling, just because I feel like that's going to serve us better. The blade in hand, and let's get that down. Okay, we've got a zombie dog, or rather, a howling dog. Seems to be kind of minding its own business. It doesn't seem to know whether or not it wants to attack us. The skull zombies we'll try and stay away from right now, and boy, yeah, the bandits really did some work for us. Okay, so that's what they were here for then. I gotta think. Raiding the museum, just like Dusk was looking at doing. So what do we have here? Do we have anything actually worthwhile? There's a poor-fitting helmet that's pretty damaged. And we're not seeing much else right now. There's a stone adze. Oh, okay. More towards the back here. There's a Zweihander. Difficult to tell if that's actually real. I think we're going to have to kill a few of these friends that we have down here. Alright, skull zombies down as well. And we actually got into the display back there as well. Don't know if the auto-injector would help us. But there's a bandage here that we're going to take. And we'll just try and get some of this mess off of our face. There we go, Dusk. There we go. So what's in there? A ceramic cup. Okay, so I think to get to that Zweihander, we would probably have to smash the case. So, alright, let's have a look at this thing. That's totally not real. Yeah, you're not sure it's meant to be this bendy. Just looking at the bash and the cut damage, yeah, that's a fake. That's a fake Zweihander right there. Unfortunate. Kinda hoping that we may come across magical artifacts in a place like this. I mean, there's chainmail there. That's kind of cool. Again, it could be fake, but this is looking like it could be real. It's average protection. I think it's probably because it's as damaged as it is. We do have a locked door back here as well. Kind of would like to crack into this if we can. Okay. Well, we do have a locker back there. I think it's probably going to be janitorial more than anything. We're not going to keep artifacts back there. Oh, okay. That shrieker is shrieking. Let's take that out. We throw up. That's probably from being covered in bile earlier. That'll do that to you. Okay, we've got a zombie blank out here. Oh, it's a petrol station that's blown up. Right, that's where the fire came from then. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there is anything else back here. Bronze greaves, glass shards, some more bronze greaves there. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there is much for us here. Flesh Raptor, I'm going to try and take you down if we can. You going to come back this way? Yes, you are. Let's go and attack you, or not. And, oh, that was a cannon at some point. So, okay. I think we can mark that as explored. our next point of interest is over here, and there's no real easy way for us to get to that without encountering everything. There is a manhole here, but I don't know if we're going to be able to open that. I think best thing that we could do right now is cast Wind Running and get going as quickly as we can, Dusk. Using that speed, we're going to put distance between us and the dead there. You would think that her long legs would carry her a little bit further. So we're going to be ducking and diving as we make this journey here, sprinting occasionally, slowing when we can. Oh dear. Okay. You know what? We could try and use the fence line here, but yeah, nah, not a fan. Let's just keep moving. Yikes. There are some incredibly large numbers around here. Disturbingly large numbers. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, Dusk. You're gonna move as quickly as you can. Oh no, this is where it gets dangerous. We may dodge the wrong direction. Ooh, we need to get up here as quick as we can. Climb to the east. Come on, Dusk, don't slip. Come on. Ew. Nope, that's not good. That is not good. We're gonna have to throw out a Hail Mary here. Shocking dash? Can you dash us up there? I mean, maybe. Doesn't look like it. We've got a straight line now, though. Come on. I think it's working. Nope, it did not. Come on. I do not know what the right option is when casting that. We did it. Okay, you just need to be close. You need to be close. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, well we're not out of the woods yet. We are not out of the woods yet. Okay. Oh boy. We are completely out of stamina. Dusk was pulled back up off of the guttering by a grappler. That's why we're standing where we are standing right now. Look at that. Look at those numbers. Unbelievable. This is a very, very dangerous place to be. Well, we're not just going to stand about, are we? No, we have grenades. 2 of them. Oh boy, and what was that? I don't know, but I don't like it. It was that bastard down there. That acidic, corrosive zombie. We are going to activate that grenade, pulling the pin on it. We are going to throw it down here. Please, just down anywhere down there, Dusk. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Okay. Here's what we do. Well, we can't use telekinesis. Do we have enough time? Maybe. If we can get around the corner and dive down. Oh my gosh. Well, goodbye, Cavalry Saber. But we are lucky to be alive after that. You have got to be kidding me. I feel like our luck is turning in a big, big way. What was a situation that was in control rapidly flew out of control. Dusk is now surrounded on all sides by the ravenous dead. She has more tools at her disposal, yes, but I think right in the second, the most sensible one that she can use is her ability to get out. Dusk, read of the scroll. Come on. They're getting closer. Any moment now would be good. You have got to be kidding me. And she's here. Her heartbeat slows. Dusk is alive. Legionnaires. This was a costly chapter for Dusk, but these changes that she's been experiencing, they have certainly been making things more difficult for her. I think she's going to have to start focusing on her health here. Eggs do seem to be a way for her to store more calories, not really counting towards her meat intolerance. Dusk, we will need to take advantage of that. And let's hope that in a day or more's time, the Forge here has new treasures to offer. Legionnaires, I ask you all, if you enjoyed this episode, as hair-raising as it was, I ask you all, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.